Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Lois and welcome back to Sky Factory 3. In the last episode, we started working on automating all of our generators so we can start using the rainbow generator and producing a ton of power. But before we do that, we've got some more biomes to make, and I actually found a place that is going to have two places. So we have a forest and a plains right next to each other. This one should be already building, so we're just going to go ahead and turn that on, and it's going to start building a biome down there, and things are going to spawn and then die. Wow. That's kind of funny. Anyways, like I said, last episode we were trying to do some stuff with, we'll come back over here once this is done. We'll give it, we can just kind of hang out here for a little bit. We were trying to automate a bunch of the generators, and there's a couple of them that are going to cause a little bit more of a problem. By the way, once we have this one done, that'll be 3, and then there is a forest right next to it. That'll be 4. So we just need to find one more biome. We might actually go ahead and finish that today, just so I don't have to keep doing this. But it doesn't take too long, luckily. We get a lot of power, and yeah, it's still producing stuff. And it's going to get more energy, and it's going to go faster. So, yeah. So last time, like I said, we were working on mostly trying to get some of the generators to be automated. And we were having issues with a couple. So specifically, we were having issues with the... let's see, let's just take a look at the generators. One, we're probably going to change what the culinary generator uses. And I think we'll set that up today, because that shouldn't be too difficult. The disenchantment generator, we're having a little bit of issues with. I have an idea on that. We'll see how well it works. It's going to get complicated very quickly. We need to produce lava. That is another thing we need to do. The dragon's breath, we're going to have to go get a bunch of that. And is it done? It looks like it's done. It's going to continue like going all the way up. The dragon's breath is going to be a pain. Nether star generator, I need to produce nether stars for that. And the biggest one, the other two that we need, there's not just one, there's 2. Potion generator, so we need to start producing potions. And we could just use water bottles. I don't think we're going to do that because they don't last very long. I want something that's going to last for at least a little bit. And hopefully that will kind of help things a little. That one is 32 seconds. Lingering potion of second chance. Yeah. Dragon's breath on a splash potion. Yeah, there's a lot of steps to that. But yeah, so the potion generator we're going to worry about today. And then the slimy generator also requires buckets of milk, which is really annoying. So that's probably done. We're going to call that one done. And go ahead and build the biome right next to it, which is a forest biome. So, technically, if we look at F3, this is a plains. It said there was a forest biome. Ow. So we might be making an extra one. Yeah, no, it says forest. See? Forest. There's also a lot of plains in it, so maybe we should cancel that one? Whatever. I will say, there is forest. If it grows some trees, it is a forest biome. Yeah, so this actually said, so plains, forest. I think I did that one. I think I was supposed to do the one above it. Oh well. I believe there's multiple biomes here. Anyway, there's forest. It says forest there, but it says forest here as well. So I don't know why the trees didn't grow. So this, I guess, is the forest, and that's the plains. I don't know. Anyways, there's 2 different biomes here. We're gonna grab 2 different chunks. I'm gonna say it counts. Probably shouldn't have done them next to each other, but oh well. I think it counts. So once this is done, we will go find the last biome where we're going to need. So we have taigas. There is an extreme hills. There's a stone beach. That could be kind of cool. I think we're going to go find an extreme hills. There's one over here. So we'll just basically go south. And that will be fine. So we'll get that taken care of. But yeah, so I have some ideas of what we can do about the milk. There is, so we just go south for a little bit, and there's an extreme hills down here. Somewhere. Alright, it says we're basically in an extreme hills. So let's build a little bit of a platform. Get these blocks down. Terrain scanner. Our biome scanner. Get them with power. So we're going to biome scan, I think this one, and it's extreme hills. So the one we want is the one below us. Alright, so that was a crash. I don't know why looking at this crashed the game, but it did, so let's get this going. It's a little bit better now. Anyways, like I was saying, we need to automate milk, and I think I have an idea of how to do that. I have a plan on how to automate the disenchantment, and we're definitely going to automate potions. The biggest question with the potions is just which one we want to use. We're going to have nether wart. We're probably going to do something like speed potions because sugar is easy enough to get. So it's just a question on what we want to do with that. But with this, we'll have our 5 different biomes. We have a taiga, a beach, extreme hills, plains, and a forest. So I'm going to go ahead and click this off because we're basically done with it. But there is still plenty to do. So, yeah, there is a couple of ways to get enchanted items, enchanted books specifically. That is gonna be a question. I am gonna see if we can use the enchanted items. Excuse me. But I don't know that we can. So we're gonna have to set up something with actually additions. We'll use the lens of disenchanting. Because I believe that will work pretty well. We might have to set up a little bit of a system to kind of make the books and then send the books to where they need to go. But that's not too much of a problem. We can also make lava generators. That is not too bad. There is something in actually additions to do that as well if there's nothing else. I don't know if there's any other good ways to get lava. Squeezers, yeah, so we'll use the actually additions probably. This one's going to take a little bit longer just because it needs to go a little higher up. But yeah, so hopefully within the next episode or so we can get plenty of... oh my gosh, are you ever going to finish? There's so much iron and stone here. Okay, there we go. We're starting to hit the surface. I guess that's it. That's the top of the extreme hills. We'll let it go on for a little bit longer. It's at 88, 90. Okay. End block is 127. So I guess we'll just let it go all the way up. But yeah, so we're gonna work on that today. Like I said, I think I have a plan for the milk. Because I can't seem to find. I don't know if there is any automatic like rancher milker machines. So we're gonna have to use the cow in the jar, and that was causing problems, but I remembered there is an amazing block that we can use. The question is, will it work? So if it works, then that's great. If not, we'll have to figure out something else to get milk. Most everything else is just crafted in the system, so it's not that big of a deal. So let's just start picking up some of this stuff. It's almost done. Let's just let it finish up completely. And there we go. Cool. So with that, we have done all the biome scanning. So let's head back to the base, which there's things spawning in here. That's actually kind of funny. It's Soren, and I don't know who that is. Firefox, I think. Nope. I don't know who you are. Acoustic? Okay. Anyways, let's head back home, which is this general direction. And let's get to work. So, automating potions, I think, is going to be probably the easiest thing and probably going to be the first thing we do. Okay, we are going the right way. We need to go faster. And then, actually, let's try the milk experiment first. Because if that works, then that's going to be great. And we can actually get rid of some other stuff. Specifically, these two things. Yeah, so let's see if this works. So what we're going to need is a mechanical user, which I don't know if we have. So let's dump all this stuff in here. Mechanical user. We do have a mechanical user just lying around. Awesome. So theoretically, we put a mechanical user next to the cow in a jar, and then use item on block, right click, upper left slot only. Always on. Is it right clicking? Okay. The cow in the jar is very slow. So let's requires redstone to be on. So we're gonna let that store up some milk. We can always make more cow in the jars. So if this works, we could just have a little bit of a production line. But let's go ahead and get to some brewing stands. We have 3 brewing stands already. That is great for what we need. And I was considering, do we want to use making bread as our culinary generator? We could also use toast, I think. Can't we make toast? We could make toast. You know what? Let's do that. So we're gonna want like 2 garden cloches. So that will go ahead and be made. Awesome. That was nice and quick. We're gonna want dirt. We're gonna want wheat seeds. And we're gonna want sugarcane, which I think we have some more lying around that we'll get to soon enough. So we'll also need water. We could use a reservoir, or we could find another way to get water. But that will allow us to get wheat, and then we just need to teach the system how to make bread and then toast. And yeah, that's that. So, do we know how to make bread? No. Okay. So let's make toast. Let's use toast instead, just because it's going to be easier. So there is that. And then to make toast, we just do that. One of these should have plenty of space, and then the toast goes in here. So yeah, that will make toast. And then if we just tell the system to make a little bit of toast, we should be fine. And then what we can do is, first of all, take all that out, put that there. We might need another exporter. And then grab our key. And the sole reason I'm doing this is because we don't have eggs in the system. All the eggs are actually in this guy over here. And rather than trying to, like, deal with that, it's going to be easier just to not worry about it. I'm sure there's other things we could use. But most of these chickens don't really have... I mean, I don't think we have any... Do we have any chickens that would give us... There's all the dyes. We have leather chickens, so there's nothing that's going to give us like pork chops or anything like that. That is what the seed farm is for, and that I don't like running because it's a little intense, to say the least. So that should be fine. We'll just use toast. There we go. And so now the system will start making toast. And a lot of these are full. If we look at, we have sand, we have gunpowder. Is this not wanting to craft? I guess it's crafting TNT, but it's doing it very slowly. That's fine. So yeah, we're gonna run out of wheat pretty quickly. We could also just put the wheat down here for the wheat farm. I still haven't made, I kind of forgot about these growth crystals. I still haven't made any more of those. But maybe we'll get rid of the garden cloches at some point. We could put them up here, but I think we'll have to find someplace else that has water. Anyways, will this now work? Use item. Let's just give it one. Activate block with item. And then if we put... That works. Okay, so that solves our milk problem, which means we just need to set that up somewhere. And then give it a bunch of buckets. And we're going to go ahead and put milk in here. Okay, so we'll need another exporter. And that should not be too much of a problem. But that one is nice and easy. Okay, so we have the lava. Can we, like, wrench this to make it go faster? I actually don't know. No. Okay, so we have lava. Let's pick this up and we'll put it in the corner. Because we're also going to need... we're going to need another drawer for... Can we actually go that far? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I don't think we can go any farther. But we can try. So, drawer. Let's make another drawer. Surprised I don't have these on AutoCraft. I use them so much. But I don't think this one will actually reach. So, yeah, the storage drawer, the drawer controller cannot see it. So, let's just unmark that. Everything is off. And this one, yeah, cannot be seen. Okay, so... Potions is the last thing that we're gonna need. So we could stack the items. I think potions is the last thing we're gonna need. But that would be something that we kind of don't want to deal with right now. That does have a stack limiter on it. That's good. Anything else have a stack limiter on it? No, just that one, which is what we want. We only need a stack of nether stars. We don't need that many. Okay. So we're going to have a couple more things. So I guess we could just put another drawer right here. Does this work in this version? No, of course not. Please stop. There we go. So we could put potions in there. That would be fine. Is there anything else? And then we'll just have to connect the... But I wanted it to look nice. Alright, what we could do instead is move this here. I need to be quicker with the lock. Oh my gosh. There we go. And then we could put the other stuff, the other exporter here. And that'd be okay. We can live with that. Okay. So, with all that taken care of, let's go ahead and get the potions automated a little bit. Right, we're exporting lava eggs. That's right. That's how we're doing lava. So lava's already taken care of. We don't need this anymore. So what we'll have to do is make some more cow in the jars, which we never actually made any to begin with, but they're not that hard to make. We're going to need an anvil for them, but we're going to want sugar cane, because we're going to want sugar. And we're going to teach the system how to make potions. So nether quartz, nether wart. That's the first ingredient. And then we're going to need sugar. And we're going to go ahead and just use both glowstone, because we have plenty of that, and gunpowder. So we're actually going to want one more brewing stand, because this is a 4 operation. So we're going to need one more of these guys. So let's get a brewing stand. Just a blaze rod, nothing difficult. Okay, let's clean up the inventory just a little bit so I can deal with all this stuff. Don't need the ender tanks. I will set up the garden cloches later. Alternatively, I might just not worry about it and have wheat here. Let's see real quick. If we grab a piece of... How quickly will those grow? Not that quickly. Okay. So, yeah, that's going to be a pretty slow farm, I think. Unless we want to upgrade those more, which gets really expensive. But we might. The growth crystals. So, okay. We can get rid of toast. And we can put that in there as well. Okay, so we have the 4 ingredients. We're also going to need blaze powder. And can we craft that? Well, we can tell the system how to make it. Because I don't think that it's... Yeah, it is not crafted. So to make this stuff, we're going to just use blaze rods. Just so the system knows how to make it. And I should probably do the same thing with sugar, but I think sugar... Nope. So sugar is sugarcane. So eventually we'll get more of that. Now the last thing we're going to need is water bottles. And so this is going to be something that's a little bit strange. How can we do this? We could probably use another fluid tank. We also need the water eggs. Let's take a look at water bottles, because we are going to get these back from. Okay, so the only way is to do that. We are going to get these back from making what am I trying to say? We are going to get them back from the potion generator, I do believe, which is another little problem we're going to have to kind of run into and deal with. But I think what we can do is if we put this here, let's unconfigure it. We'll put an exporter with water, eggs. We'll need to set that up, and we'll also put the exporter with bottles. So if I shift click both of these, perfect. And then all we'll need to do is get an importer, and that should work. And then we're gonna need some cables, obviously. And we're also going to want an interface so we can do some crafting. We'll want a chest, and we'll want some conduits with filters. So I think that's everything we'll need. So we have the importer yet? We do. So theoretically, the importer will take water bottles, and then we just hook these up, and that should work just fine. We should get all the bottles turned into water bottles, which is what we want for right now anyways. Perfect. We're getting a bunch of water bottles. So the last thing we're going to need to do is actually set up the brewing. And what's in here? Things I don't care about anymore. Alright, let's break this. And let's put this stuff away. So that, all of those, and those. Actually, we're going to need the cable still. I do need those. Alright, let's put the cow in the jar. And the mechanical user away for the now. Plus all the extra buckets. Okay. So I think we'll have enough room in this corner over here. Plus there is a nice line already. So we can have our interface connected to a chest, and out of the chest will be we'll need two things. So first of all, the interface will be exporting. Can we do more than I can. So we want a stack. We want this to keep a stack. Just because it's going to be the best for it. So we're going to extract on red, always active, to all of our brewing stands. All four of them. And I can't stand there. Nope, that's not where you go. And it's so weird because of the sound muffler. So theoretically, we're just going to test it with the first one. Insert on red. Alright, it is getting blaze powder. That's what we want to see. So these guys will all be inserted on red. And then we're going to extract as well. So let's go ahead and get these to be in outs. insert on red. Okay. And then underneath, they'll get the ingredients. And then we also need to transfer. Let's see. How do we want to do this? Might be easier to go along the top. In which case it'd be better to have this. Okay, we're gonna replace all this stuff. We're gonna drop it down one because I think these conduits are smart enough to know where to put everything. I guess we'll see that soon enough. And let's give ourselves just a little bit more room. So interface, export a stack. We'll hook it up immediately. Okay. And then we'll basically do the same thing. So on the back, we will have the extract from here. This is also going to be in out. So extract on red, always active. These will all be insert on red. And I think that's pretty much all we need to do for this part. And those will fill up. We can go ahead and dump all this stuff in here. Okay. So then the next thing we're going to need, I don't know why we have that drawer. It came from the lava thing that was here. We don't need that. But the next thing we need to do is we need to hook these guys all up here. And it should be noted that these are going to be extract on green, always active. Just the last one. These guys, I guess, will just be insert because we only care about the last output. So I like to try to do as much filtering with the colors more than anything else. But that's just me. So extract on blue, why not? Always active. So this is going to get this is going to be insert extract. Extract on green, insert on blue, and it's going to be filtered. These evidently already have filters. So this is going to get a water bottle and a nether wart. Actually, we have to do the same. So let's just make it all green. Because unfortunately we do need to have it all the same because this is going to provide things to everything. So that one is taken care of. This one, not extract, insert on green. This will get the sugar and what this makes. So we'll have to fill in those each step of the way. And then extract always active. And I'm hoping these are smart enough to not cause issues. So again, insert. This one will get the glowstone plus the previous. Always active. And this one will just be insert. And it will get the gunpowder plus the previous. So before we do anything else, we're going to go ahead and make the filter, the pattern. So a water bottle, actually 3 water bottles, nether wart, all of this will make 3 speed potions, which I don't have any. So let's grab another water bottle or 2, and let's see how this works. So if I put all these things in here, it is not smart. Wait, no, that is fine. Ah, but it is sighted. So let's... Okay, so these are sighted, so they're not able to put anything else in. I don't think it will be able to extract what we want. So those are awkward potions. Can we extract? So we're going to take the awkward potion and we're going to put it in here. Actually, we don't need to. These are only going to be inserted on greens. And so I guess the question is, we could probably do this, and these don't need to be in out. They just need to be inserts. And then that'll be where the water bottle goes. So we might need more filters. But let's see. This will be inserted on green. But we could also just do colors. So extract on brown, always active. Will this work if I have this insert on brown? It does. So extract on blue. Insert on blue. Extract on purple. Always active. They go here. And then this will be just insert on purple. But I do need to filter them. Okay. And I need to... there is other things going on here. Okay, I need 2 filters. I need a few filters. I need 5 more filters. So that did not work the way I wanted it, but let's get... Can I get 3 filters? No. We're missing 10 sugarcane. Okay, I understand what's going on. Unfortunately, we'll fix it all later. But let's take the speed potions out. So these need to be filtered. So this, we can just blacklist water bottles on the insert. And then we'll need to go through everything again. So I will fix this mostly off camera, probably. But if we blacklist water bottles, no, not what? Yeah, no, water bottles, because this is making awkward potions. Awkward potions, we want to go in there. We don't want the water bottle. So whatever goes in here, we don't want to go in here, because this will try to extract it almost immediately. The other thing we want to blacklist is blaze powder. So we don't want this giving its blaze powder to the next one. And that is going to be a problem. And then with this one, the extract, we want to tell this to blacklist blaze powder. So we don't want this giving up its blaze powder. And that should fix this whole situation. So we just get these guys filled up again with blaze powder. This should maintain it's still... Oh, but they can go in there as well. Okay, I'm going to have to do... So why was it going in there? I thought it was sighted. None went in there, so maybe it just... maybe because I shift-clicked it. Anyways, that should be good enough. So each of these will have a filter preventing it from taking out the both ingredients, the blaze powder and the potion itself. And then eventually we'll get to the point where let's get some more. I think we can get some more of these that hopefully we can get what we need in terms of... I need more sugarcane. Do we have more sugarcane up here? I had another garden cloche up here for the longest time. It was making Infernium seeds. For the time being, let's go ahead and put a piece of sugarcane in here, because this one at least is always running. And we'll grab a little bit of this. But yeah, you kind of get the idea of what we need to do. This is working, right? It seems like it is, but it also doesn't. Does it need to be sand? It might actually need to be sand. So let's grab a piece of sand and see if that is what it requires. I think that might be it. Because it has power. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so there's 2 more sugarcane. I think that's all we need. We're going to need a few more filters. And then we're also going to want to grab... the filters actually should be done pretty quickly. And they were. We're also going to want to grab another piece of netherwort. We'll take the weakness potions out. And this will make the awkward potion. And then that we can filter as well. Let's go ahead and grab a piece of blaze powder. And we'll go ahead and get this set up. So we didn't get to the enchanting thing today. That might also be really complicated. So that's kind of a good thing. The potions are causing me enough of a headache. Not like that badly, but you know, it's still kind of bad. Insert blacklist, blaze powder, and awkward potions. And then this one will be an insert blacklist. The speed potions. So theoretically, we'll put the speed potions in there, and it won't cause any issues. The awkward potion, we could power the potion generator currently, but eh. And then this, the extract is blacklisting blaze powder. That should be fine. Yeah, everything seems fine. So everything goes in here. Where did my potions go? Did they somehow... Oh, we need to blacklist. We need to blacklist the extract as well. Speed potions. I guess it'd be potion of speed 2. We need to blacklist the extract as well, so that it doesn't pull them out. I knew that. So it just immediately pulled these guys out, so they couldn't brew. So this should, theoretically, give us splash potions of speed 2, which should be decent for the potion generator. If we look at the uses of these, potion generator, it's 4 seconds versus the speed 2 is 8 seconds. So it's twice as long. So let's go grab a potion of speed. I guess it'd be a splash potion of speed. And then we can put all this stuff away. And then what we can do is put that down here. So it's locked. And put that in here. So we can export it. And then I'll make another crafting card. So that will constantly try to craft. So that is where we're going to end for today. I'm going to be prepared to make more cows in the bottle so we can get more milk. And I'll make a few more mechanical users. They're really cheap and easy to make. It's a dropper with redstone crystal and a lever. So really easy. And that will give us a ton of milk. We'll set that up somewhere, maybe right over here. And then next time, the plan will be we'll make another atomic reconstructor to turn our mob drops over here. All of this stuff into enchanted books. And I got a lot of levels from that. So yeah, that is kind of the plan. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!